Welcome back to City Insider. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Manchester City Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Man City 11 vs Sheffield United, Doku debut, predicted lineup, confirmed team news and injury latest. Pep Guardiola will be involved in selecting the Manchester City team for their trip to Sheffield United despite emergency back surgery this week. Guardiola will be absent for the game at Bramall Lane, with his assistant Juan Lillo deputising for him. Bernardo Silva is expected to be fit and available after returning to training following illness, Lillo said on Silva. Perhaps it's a question more for the doctor, but he has trained fully normal. I don't think he's ill at all and is good to go. Kevin De Bruyne and John Stones remain sidelined, but Jeremy Doku could be parachuted straight into the team for a debut. The Belgian winger joined for £55 million during the week to replace Riyad Mahrez, who left for Al Ahly earlier in the summer, and assistant boss Lillo has hinted that he will play at Bramall Lane. The team is at a good level, said the assistant coach. You've seen him, he has specific qualities. He can definitely help, predicted Man City 11, Ederson, Walker, Akanji, Diaz, Gvardiol, Rodri, Kovacic, Silva, Alvarez, Grealish, Haaland. Matheus Nunes now demands Man City transfer as bid Readied. That is according to TalkSport, which reports that Nunes has told Wolves he wants to go to Pep Guardiola's side. The 24-year-old has made it explicitly clear to the Molino leadership that wants to go to Etihad Stadium. But the Premier League sides are still yet to agree a fee. Manchester City have offered Wolves £47 million, but the West Midlands natives quickly rejected the proposal. They believe the 11-cap Portugal international is worth in excess of £60 million, but the two teams could now reach a compromise by including Tommy Doyle in part exchange. Wolves have long had Doyle on their radar and explored his transfer before Manchester City swooped to sign Nunes. The citizens are aware of the old Gold's interest in Doyle. So, Etihad Stadium chiefs are now readying an improved proposal that includes Doyle and a cash offer. Doyle enjoyed a strong spell on loan at Sheffield United last season to help the Blades claim promotion. The 21-year-old offered 3 goals and 4 assists in 33 championship outings. But Guardiola has not included the Manchester-born midfielder in his team so far this term. Now, Doyle could be off to Wolves to see Manchester City beat Liverpool to Nunes transfer. Dean Jones has claimed that the Etihad Stadium side are keen to get the jump on the Reds by landing Nunes this summer. Anfield chiefs have eyed him as a target for a future window. Nunes, who Gonçalo Santos calls unbelievable with the ball, only moved to Molino from Sporting Lisbon last August. He has since offered Wolves just 1 goal and 1 assist across 41 games in all competitions. Nunes penned both over 34 Premier League games last term. Man City have lost their Erling Haaland replacement. Erling Haaland only missed 2 Premier League matches due to injury last season, but one player stepped up for Manchester City whenever the Norwegian goal machine was absent. 36 Premier League goals, 52 goals in all competitions, a Premier League winners' medal and a European champion. Yet one of the most impressive aspects of Erling Haaland's first season in England was his injury record. The Manchester City striker missed just 2 league games because of injury all season, with his absence from the starting 11 beaten by Brentford in May owing to City's preparations for the FA Cup final clash with Manchester United the following weekend. That means Haaland was in City's matchday squad for 36 of their 38 Premier League outings last term. Prior to his move to England, the Norway striker had never managed to break the 30 barrier when it came to the number of games he had been available for in a single season. How City would combat Haaland's troublesome injury record was one of the very few questions raised following confirmation of his move to the Etihad. Yet careful management from Pep Guardiola and stellar work behind the scenes has meant the youngster has been available for City almost every single week, while City have done all they can to ward off the threat of niggling injuries. Spending time on the sidelines is something 99% of footballers have to endure, no matter how well prepared and dedicated they might be. Such is Haaland's immense talent. There isn't a team in the world that wouldn't be weakened by his absence. Fortunately for City, Guardiola has assembled arguably the greatest squad in world football right now, and so there are top-class players just waiting to be unleashed should Haaland's boots ever need filling. The only issue should he pick up an injury this season is that Guardiola has just lost the man who has stepped up to the plate whenever Haaland has been unavailable for City. The 2 league games Haaland missed through injury last season were the 1-0 win over Leicester and the emphatic 4-1 victory over Liverpool. Kevin De Bruyne grabbed the winner in the former with a sumptuous free kick at the King Power Stadium, while he was arguably the best player on the pitch as he scored the second of the afternoon and assisted the fourth in the win over Jurgen Klopp's men, having been forced to leave the Champions League final early after the hamstring issue he'd been nursing for months finally got the better of him. De Bruyne once again cut a forlorn figure as he trudged off the Turf Moor pitch on the opening day of the 2023-24 season. Guardiola originally claimed the Belgian ace would be out for 3 to 4 months, though he provided a revised return date last week as he suggested De Bruyne would possibly be out for 4 to 5 months, with De Bruyne potentially unavailable until the turn of the year. City are not only without one of their talismans but also one of their main candidates to step up in Haaland's absence if needed. City's management of Haaland's workload since his move to England has been top class, though with the Club World Cup to come in December and Haaland not being afforded the mid-season break he had last term after Norway failed to qualify for the World Cup, City may need to be more careful than ever with their star striker. Calvin Phillips urged to sign for Liverpool after Man City latest pundit. Man City outcast Calvin Phillips should jump at the chance to move to Liverpool. Speaking exclusively to Football Insider, former West Ham striker Frank McAvenny insisted Phillips will never get into the first team at the Etihad. The 27-year-old's current contract runs until 2028 following his big money move from Leeds United last summer, but has struggled to make inroads into the first team, according to TalkSport. The 21st of August, Liverpool are considering a move for the England international and have added him to their shortlist of targets. The Reds have already added Alexis Mac Allister, Dominic Szoboszlai and Wataru Endo to their midfield ranks. McAvenny can't understand why City are looking at a loan rather than permanently offloading Phillips. Why would they do that? He told Football Insider, fair enough he wants to fight for his place, but I could tell him right now he is not getting into the Man City team. Sometimes you just have to say, I gave it a go, pay me up and I will go somewhere else. If you have got the chance of going to Liverpool, take it, as it's a huge move. Pep Guardiola will not stand in his way because he is not part of the first team plans. If he thinks someone is not good enough for his team, he is happy for them to leave. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.